to Deal With It, the place where we tackle the big issues and problems that kids face every single day. And today, we're going to be talking about how to deal with loneliness. Have you ever felt all alone? Maybe you were somewhere all by yourself. Or maybe you were even in a big crowd of people that you just didn't know. Sometimes we just feel like no one around us even knows that we exist. Well, a lot of kids have to deal with loneliness in their lives. And I asked a few kids the other day, what are some of the times that you felt lonely? Here's what they had to say.
This is the loneliest time of my life. When I was a little baby, I got hurt and I felt like no one else was hurt, and I felt like I was a little lonely, and I just felt like I was the only one who got hurt.
The loneliest time of my life is when I had to move away from Canada and leave my friend behind.
The loneliest time was when my baby sister died. She was just 13 months old, I think, and I loved her very much. I felt lonely. I didn't really want to talk to anybody or be with anybody, so I felt lonely a lot.
I felt lonely when I had to move from Longview to here because I missed my friend so much, and I feel like I wanted to stay there forever.
Did you know that at some point in everyone's life, they're going to deal with loneliness? But the cool news is that the Bible teaches us how we can deal with that loneliness. And to teach us today's power verse, I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, Flint McThornbody.
Hello? Hey! Anybody there? Oh, faith and begorra, you scared me, children. It's your old pal Flint McThornbody, the survival specialist. You know, being out here in the woods, it can get pretty lonely. There's nothing here but trees and rocks, and I can't talk to them. But you know what? I don't have to be lonely, because today's power verse is talking about just that. Today's power verse says, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. All right, I need me girls, me pretty pigtail wearing girls, to stand up on your little toes and say the power verse with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. Good job, girls. Have a seat. Now it's me boys' turn. Boys, stand up on your feet and say the power verse with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. Excellent job, boyos. Go on, have a seat. Boys and girls, you may seem like you're alone. You may seem like you're out the middle of nowhere. But remember, God is with you. Now I need me boys and girls to stand up together on your feet and say the power verse together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. Well, boys and girls, I don't feel so lonely anymore. Remember, the Bible is the only survival guide you will ever need. This is Flint McThornbody, and I've got a trail to blaze. I'll see you later. Oh, look, a squirrel. I can talk to him. Hello, little buddy. I'm not going to eat your acorn. Come on. Come on, old Flinty. Come on.
Isn't that neat, kids? God is always with us. Even though we feel like we are all alone, God is with us no matter where we go. He's always going to be there to help us deal with our loneliness. And that brings us to today's big idea. And today's big idea says, no matter where I am, no matter where I go, God is with me. This I know. So, anytime today that you hear this sound,
hey, what's the big idea?
stand to your feet and say it with me. No matter where I am, no matter where I go, God is with me. This I know. That's today's big idea. Well, kids, we've got a lot more to learn today as we talk about how to deal with the times in our lives when we are lonely. So, I'll see you right here next time on Deal With It when we take on another big problem and learn to deal with it. See you later, kids. Bye-bye. Woo!